It's Friday. Shall we see some fry? I think we shall. Stay tuned. Good morning, fishy folks, and happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing spectacular. What we have here is a 5.5 gallon with blue zebra angel fry. I will show you their parents. What the heck? Oh, they're in the back, just chilling. I was like, I'm gonna show you their parents, but now I can't see them. There they are, just chilling. Lots of algae on the tank here. Excuse the algae. Little Fish Freaks Plus sticker. Let's go back to the fry because it's Friday. So, as you know, I've switched the method of artificially rearing my angel fry. I use a jar and a tank and a container for water and a heater, and I'll show you that in a second. Actually, I'll put a link to Hypnotic Aquatics video with Daniel Anderson in Florida. I use his method and it has seemed to work. Has seemed to work is not English. It has seemed to have worked. The story is, I had a jar going with about 150,000 fry in it, and I was gonna leave them in that jar for probably another 4 to 5 days. I do like a 50% water change per day on the jar. There's a sponge filter in there, but you know, it's just a place to keep them all together, make sure they get food, just gotta make sure the water stays clean. And the fish spawn a couple days ahead of schedule, and so I noticed it in the morning, and I wasn't able to transfer the contents of the jar over. So I transferred the contents of the jar that night, and then I sterilized the jar by running it through the dishwasher. When it came down the next morning, of course, all the eggs were gone, but I decided to put the fry in here anyway. You can see in the back, I don't know if you can see, but there is one that's like Big Daddy Fry. He's like 3 times the size of all the other fry, and he like kind of looks like an angel already instead of this little, you know, tiny fish looking thing. Anyway, that's Friday for the angels. And we scooch over here, scooch to the pink Panda Platy tank, or peppermint platy, as some people have called them. Actually, that's what when I bought them, that's what they were called, but I think that's a silly name, so I changed it to pink Panda Platy. I don't know, there's about 10 fry in here. I can't tell if there's 2 small batches or just half of one batch that's smaller than the other, but they're growing up. I do want to put some more cover in here to get a higher yield of fry, and hopefully I'll be getting some more Java moss or something tonight when I go to my local fish store. I have to go and pick up bags. I have quite a few orders, which I'll talk about in a second, and it's auction season coming up, so I already have 3 auctions in the next like 4 or 5 weeks scheduled already. Friday. Lots of half black guppy fry. I mean, there's gotta be at least 7 or 8 in there, right? Of course, lots of blue, Japanese blue fry. I mean, is that fish not spectacular? Look, lower swordtail, big yellow dorsal. Favorite fish in the fish room right now. Sorry. We can go over here and see the steel Nebula Guppies. I put a video out on my Facebook page yesterday, but the steel Nebula Guppies have dropped another fry. Yeah, they dropped 1 fry. They just dropped it. The steel Nebulas have dropped another batch of fry. You can see a small one near the wall back there, maybe. No, because it's not focusing because the fish are so photogenic. But look at the male. Ooh, daddy. Spectacular. Yeah, so the colony is growing out nice. Like I said, I do have sort of a waiting list. I mean, I don't have anything written down, but I know that Ryan, Papa Rhino from Fryday Aquatics, super duper for him. Check him out. Link will be in the description below. Is first on the list, and Fishman from Canada is second on the list. So we're probably talking at least another month, maybe 6 weeks until I'm ready to ship again these guys. But yeah, they'll be good. And then these purple American Deltas from Daniel Anderson at Hypnotic Aquatics have dropped some fry. You can see them swimming at the top maybe, yeah. I think the litter was only about, I don't know, 10 or 12 of them, maybe more, but not a huge litter for their first drop. So we'll see what happens there. Of course, the pink pastel steel Nebula fry. There's also, you know, maybe 12 in there. Yes, you can see what I'm doing. Usually I exaggerate. I would say normally there's 1,200 in there, but now I'm going on the super low scale as, you know, kind of a joke. So if you're wondering why I'm crazy, that's why. So they look pretty nice. It's not really Friday, but these guys have sort of started to show some spawning behavior, especially with that marble that's facing the slate. So I'm gonna have to pay closer attention maybe this weekend and pull out a pair or a trio and see if we can't get something to happen, if you know what I mean. Red blonde guppies, lots of fry in there. And as you know, this was the first line I ever purchased, and it was from PetSmart, and you know, they've been doing quite well. So it's well over a year. Anyway, where are we? Friday. All the cobras drop fry like, you know, it's their job. Actually, the yellow cobra tank is a little light right now. As you know, I pulled a bunch. I sold a bunch, but I pulled a bunch out for my outdoor tub, and so that's doing well, but I'm not ready to combine them yet, but I probably do that this weekend. These guys, I need more cover in there for more fry. And chocolate molly fry. So there are some endlers in here left that were my test fish, but I think those guys in the back with the yellow, can you see them? They're kind of like swimming in front of the white pipe, and they're like yellow. I think those are, and there's one down there. See in the middle, like right there. I think those are chocolate molly fry. So I have added some more Java moss. Oh, there's some fry on the bottom too. I thought they were dead, but they're moving, so they're not dead. I have added some more Java moss, and if I get enough today at the local fish store, I will probably add some more to this tank. But you can see them all by the filter. I think those are chocolate molly fry, because they don't look like guppy fry, but now I'm just rambling about fry. So we'll go over to the blue-black swordtail tank. See, there's a fry right there. There's a couple in here. So I don't know what the story is. I don't know what was used to make the blue-black swordtails, but you can see there's some of those clear, almost look like red brick swordtails. There's one really nice male and a couple of smaller juveniles. But I gotta pull those out. Certainly a big male I gotta pull out. Problem is I don't know where to put him. I don't know what he's gonna, you know, where I can put him. Anyway, so this tank is a mystery. Half black pastel AOC is the guppy. The females are ginormous, yet I have one, maybe two fry of like 6 months of production here. So one subscriber said, dude, you need more cover. There isn't enough cover in there. And so I added a bunch more Java moss. I added a spawning mop that I had in another tank, and so we'll see if that helps production. Yeah. High fin sunset platies. At least 2 to 3 batches have been dropped in here from the one female. But recently another batch was dropped. You can see how tiny some of the fry are by the moss. And these, look at these juveniles or sub-adults. Some of them are showing really nice high fin already in great color. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about these actually. I got these at an auction, one of my local fish club auctions, and they hadn't produced fry in a while. And then all of a sudden, the first litter was huge. There was about 40 platies, and then about a month later another litter was dropped. So there's quite a few in there. Panda Platy Friday update. Panda Platy? These aren't Panda Platies, and they're not Panda Bristlenose or Bristlenose Guppies. Albino Bristlenose Guppies. I gotta show you those. I think that's what I said. These are Panda Guppies. Black Panda Guppies. Got them from Fryday Aquarium Co-op almost a year ago. And probably the #1 seller in my fish room, actually. They do go out of stock every now and again, because when I first started selling them, I couldn't keep up. You know, I think when I first started telling people they were available, about half the people that inquired actually ended up buying them. So, long story short, I didn't have enough. Now I have quite a few pair in there. So, if you're interested, let me know. I know I'm shipping a pair out on Monday, but I have plenty left. Friday update in this tank. This was a pink pastel steel Nebula female. She was huge. I needed to put something in this tank to keep the cycle going. I dropped her in here. She dropped about 40 fry. So that's pretty cool. They're growing up nice. I'll leave them in here for now and then combine them. Maybe I'll take the best out of this batch and the best out of the other batch and put those together just to start a second tank. These are also quite popular in the fish room. Pink pastel steel nebulas. Alright guys, that's almost it for Friday. We have the we have these guys, Red Brick, Friday, and Red Moscow, Friday. How many times can I say Friday? Friday. Hope everyone has a great weekend and does some cool fishy things. Yeah, that's about it. These are the pond tanks. You can see there's fry in here, there's fry in there, and there's fry everywhere. So do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to purchase any fish, certainly email me at michaelsfishroom@gmail.com. And what else? Oh, buy a t-shirt. Link in the description below. Price will be going up soon. Have a great day. Friday update? Sure. Why not? It's Friday. Shall we see some fries? That's not even English. Well, good morning, fishy folks, and happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing spectacular today. What we're looking at here is a 5.5 gallon with about 150,000 blue zebra angel fry. I had a batch in a jar and I poured them in here. Basically, I had a batch and I was gonna leave them in the jar, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope everyone is doing spectacular. What we got here for the first, what we got here? How about what we have here? What we got here is not proper English. So we're gonna start again.